5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Change is a constant force in life. It shapes the world, molds societies, and dictates the course of human experience. From the moment of birth, individuals are confronted with an ever-evolving environment. Whether in personal circumstances or broader societal shifts, change is unavoidable and relentless. However, the way people perceive and respond to change is often more significant than the change itself. At its core, change represents a transformation from one state of being to another. It can be small or monumental, immediate or gradual. A change in weather patterns can alter daily routines, while a shift in technological advancements might transform entire industries. The pace of change has accelerated in recent years, particularly in the realms of communication, information technology, and global connectivity. Yet, despite these swift advancements, human nature remains fundamentally resistant to change. This duality between the inevitability of change and the discomfort it often causes shapes human behavior in profound ways. One of the most striking aspects of human adaptation is the tension between familiarity and novelty. People are inherently creatures of habit, finding comfort in routine and predictability. A structured day, a regular pattern of activities, or a well-established belief system provides a sense of stability. When these routines are disrupted, it often leads to anxiety, uncertainty, and even fear. The human desire to maintain control over one's environment or circumstances is natural, but it can also create significant resistance to change. This resistance manifests in various ways, from personal hesitations to broader societal movements that seek to preserve established norms. However, this resistance to change does not mean that people are incapable of adaptation. In fact, the human capacity to adapt is one of the most remarkable traits of our species. When faced with change, individuals often find new ways to navigate challenges and seize opportunities. Adaptation is not always smooth or effortless, but it is a testament to human resilience. Consider the myriad of historical moments when people, communities, or even entire civilizations were forced to adapt to shifting circumstances. The process of adaptation involves both cognitive and emotional elements. On a cognitive level, individuals must learn new information, develop new skills, or adopt new ways of thinking. For instance, the introduction of a new technology might require people to learn how to use it effectively. In the past, the advent of certain tools or machines required entire industries to adapt their processes. Over time, these tools became integral to how people lived and worked, and society evolved around their use. On an emotional level, adaptation can be more challenging. The emotional weight of change often stems from fear of the unknown or a sense of loss. This emotional response is compounded by the fact that change often disrupts relationships, identities, or core values. The emotional journey of adaptation is not always linear. It involves stages of grief, resistance, acceptance, and sometimes even excitement. This complex emotional process illustrates why some changes are harder to embrace than others. In contemporary society, the rapid pace of technological and social change has further complicated the process of adaptation. The rise of automation, artificial intelligence, and digital connectivity has transformed not just the way people work, but also how they interact with each other. Social norms, too, are evolving at an accelerated rate, as traditional values and practices are being questioned or redefined. These shifts can be difficult to navigate, particularly for individuals who may feel overwhelmed by the speed of transformation. Furthermore, the consequences of global challenges such as environmental degradation or public health crises add layers of complexity to human adaptation. These challenges often demand collective action, requiring communities, nations, and the global population to rethink long-standing practices and policies. While individual adaptation is important, collective action has the potential to bring about far-reaching change. However, the collective response is often slow, hindered by conflicting interests, economic pressures, and a lack of shared vision. The ability of societies to respond to large-scale issues with cooperation and unity is often tested by political, cultural, and economic divides. Despite these challenges, the human drive for progress continues to push forward. Innovation is a key aspect of human adaptation. Throughout history, individuals and communities have found ways to use new ideas and inventions to address problems, improve quality of life, and create new possibilities. Innovation is not confined to technological inventions, it can also encompass new ways of thinking, new approaches to education, or alternative models for governance. Creative problem-solving allows societies to evolve, adapting to changes in their environment while maintaining their core values and identities. Yet, the pace of innovation is often outstripped by the pace of social change. New technologies and scientific discoveries can be adopted faster than the systems, policies, and infrastructures required to manage their implications. This can lead to unintended consequences, such as economic inequality, social isolation, or environmental damage. As a result, the challenge becomes not just how to innovate, but how to innovate responsibly. Adaptation, in this sense, involves not only embracing new ideas, but also finding ways to ensure they contribute positively to the broader human experience. The interplay between innovation and adaptation is particularly evident in the workplace. As industries evolve, workers must continuously adapt to new tools, workflows, and roles. Workers are often required to reskill or upskill to remain competitive in the job market. This demands both cognitive flexibility and emotional resilience as workers navigate the uncertainties of job displacement and the potential for career reinvention. At the same time, organizations must adapt to these changing conditions by fostering a culture of continuous learning and providing opportunities for employees to grow. In conclusion, the nature of change and human adaptation is complex, multifaceted, and deeply ingrained in the human experience. Change is inevitable, and while it can be unsettling or difficult, It is also a powerful catalyst for growth and progress. How people respond to change, whether by resisting it, adapting to it, or embracing it, shapes their lives, their communities, and the world at large. Stop.